AMC is now trading below $6. APE's almost one and a half, $1.5, man. Who would have imagined? Like, what's happening? Nothing. Nothing is happening. But literally, we have a major milestone coming up tomorrow because the CPI data is going to go out. And because of that, we might see one way or another direction that the whole stock market can go, but definitely something that can actually be very, very bullish for AMC stock. And that is precisely what I want to talk about here in this video. Because you know what? When you look at the short interest, when you look at the amount of shares that have been doubling down from the short sellers, from the hedges in AMC since, every single day, back to back, the stock is shedding, dropping like a rock, like a hot potato. I'm talking about 6%, 5%, 10%, 15%, without no news, without nobody actually selling the real shares. All right? And that is because, well, they have pretty much a boulevard, an avenue to do whatever they want to do in order to in order to scare the retail investors. Because this is a warfare between people that know what the potential of AMC is able to do and people that bet against it but will not let go because they think those retail investors majorly or betting that AMC can do what it's supposed to do in terms of short squeeze are dumb. So they will try whatever they've been doing. And we see it now, So it's true that in one sense, the short-term pain on the ape side of things is real because of that almost 500 million shares that the company is trying to sell in order to raise cash. I wouldn't be surprised if they even sold a little bit more, but we'll see when the filings are out because it doesn't make any sense at all for a stock like AMC to drop as we get into earnings for the third quarter of this year. Now, when it comes to tomorrow, this can go either side because everybody has been waiting on the CPI data since last month. Because if you look at last month, the market has been dropping also significantly. For the last 6 days, the market is down big. The NASDAQ, don't even think about it. But what comes to it with is short sellers, they are in control, right? And because you're in control, it will only take something. We only need a catalyst. We only need something. We only need a little positive news in this bloodbath to actually scare the shit out of shorts, especially those who doubled down when the stock got spin out or spin off with the APE shares, the dividend stock. Because CPI data, if it comes tomorrow and for some reason it's better than expected or even in line with the expectations, that will be enough for the market to bounce back from these 6 last days or 4 weeks of red, and then it can cause a short squeeze to trigger a rally. All right. Now, if that rally happens, I'm pretty expecting this to be like an explosion, and this can lead to something else happening, like a cascade of events to actually cause that domino effect we want to see happening. All right. Because whether you want to believe it or no, there is no actual reason why AMC will be on the downtrend as it is, because the fact is nobody is selling the real shares. People are still buying and buying and buying. All right. So this is all a tactic, a trick to kind of scare people away from their real shares, because the shorts, they need those real shares to cover. Not all the shorts have been here since day one. A bunch of them got in since last month. And these are the guys we want to see exiting those positions in order to see the price trending back up. And as that happens, it can drive another huge volume of people willing to either day trade, swing trade, or get a piece of this AMC thing. And that can cause this thing to pretty much trade to a whole new level that we've never seen before. But not seeing that what will happen tomorrow, but just to be careful. Now, on the other side of things, if inflation comes up and it's like, poof, disastrous, right? If it's still around 8.5, above 8.3, around 9%, then we can see this actually trending back below below $5 a share. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised. And even if it does, then, it's not the end of the world, because we all know that will not be the end of AMC. Because as long as AMC is in business, this can even go back to $2 a piece. It still will not reflect the reality of things. All right? So just be mindful of those two events. Just be mindful, because whenever we are prepared, we tend to do less stupid things and silly things, especially when it comes to money.